Honorable Alberts.
Thank you, Chair. Minister, due to your job, you are obliged to deal honestly with reality. Therefore, it must be frustrating to deal with the ideological games being played by your fellow ministers that hamper financial planning by introducing policy uncertainty, counterproductive programs, and economically suicidal schemes. Ek wil se kon ten minste sê dat Suid-Afrika se ekonomie tans is waar dit hierdie tyd verlede jaar was. Die waarheid is egter, ons is in dieselfde put, maar die ANC het dit reggekry om die land nog dieper daarin te grawe. Perhaps the metaphor of a cliff is more appropriate. This country is currently facing many types of cliffs, and we were led here in the name of transformation and many other false gods by leaders who impersonated Moses while they were actually dancing with the devil himself. Die farao van Egypte moes na 10 plae bes gee en erken sy beleid werk nie. Die vraag is, hoeveel van die self toegediende plaag gaan die ANC nog ignoreer? Want daar gaan dit uiteindelike prys vir die ANC self wees, al kruip die partye agter die rokspante van die staat weg. Let's have a look at some of these self-imposed plagues, also known as cliffs. First of all, and most importantly, the fiscal cliff. This one runs the deepest and is projected to appear in 2026, when government will only have enough income to cover the cost of public sector salaries and social grants. Eskom will, however, catapult us into that cliff long before 2006. Secondly, the power cliff. We have already reached this one, enough said. Thirdly, the water cliff. This one is one in the making and will soon come and will be known as watershedding and social upheaval. The services cliff, we are there and it's getting worse thanks to transformation and cadre deployment. What a friend we have in the ANC in this regard. The land and food cliff, we are nearing the point where starvation is in our future with the ANC dicing, slicing and collectivizing farms like Stalin. What a friend we have in communism and deliberate genocide. The corruption cliff. Every year we hear renewed promises on fighting corruption, yet it only gets worse. The e-toll system can be paid off 3 times every year if corruption is uprooted. But what are the chances? Mini cliffs. There are many mini cliffs as well, supporting the larger ones, like the coal cliff, where mines will not be able to extract enough coal to service Eskom. Minister, talle waarskuwings is al aan die ANC deur instansies soos die Wêreldbank en die IMF gerig. Hulle advies is eenvoudig: skep beleidssekerheid, verslap arbeidswetgewing en help entrepreneurs. Tot dusver word die advies geïgnoreer. Die uiteinde hiervan gaan wees dat die IMF sal moet ingryp in Suid-Afrika se sake wanneer die staat uiteindelik finansiëel in duie gestort het. Dan sal die ANC geen keuse hê as om te luister nie.